Do you remember your reaction when you found out the Olympics were being postponed?
I don't remember what I felt in that exact moment, but I knew there was nothing I could do about it. So I just stayed the course and got ready for what the next plan of action was going to be. Because I was ready to go in 2020. I don't know if it was more so than 21. Maybe it was more so than 21. I don't know, but I was ready to rock in 2020.
For me, the toughest piece was trying to factor in the disappointment, the expectation. If we can handle this disappointment and move forward, we can handle anything. So I think it made him a stronger athlete.
And you think he would have been better if the games were in 20?
There's no doubt in my mind.
It pains me to say that, but yeah, I think there maybe could have been some truth to that. And I've never been one to be a woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I'm just saying right now, looking back, I was ready to go in 2020. Who knows if it would have been faster, but I was ready to go.
And why do you think the one less year would have had a positive impact?
That was the 4-year plan that Troy put together. Everything had led up perfectly until that point. I was having some really good practices, and then it just threw a huge loop in everything. But at 21, I had some really good practices as well. It's just that actual couple months of having your routine thrown out of whack. I think that was just the biggest harm. And we made it work. We made it work with the situation we were given, and that's all we could have asked for.
It's tough, especially when you're that old. Was it going to be my last Olympics? You know, it's very tough, and I can only imagine the pressure he felt, because winning a gold medal is probably the easiest thing the first time. Doing it again the second time, you have lots of pressure, which I went through the same thing, and I can attest to what he went through.
I think had we swum in 20, I think he would have been better. I think Ryan Lochte would have been dramatically better. They were primed. It was a normal pressure then. They were prepared for the normal pressure.
And you think Ryan would have made the Olympic team?
I feel pretty comfortable.
Ryan would have made it in 2020. Yeah, he wasn't ready to go another year. He was ready to go in 2020. That's what the plan was. I think swim 2020 and then hang it up.
Yeah.
And having to go that extra year, I think really, really mentally drained him. Especially coming off of people not getting off his back for the Rio incident, the IV thing. Like, he went through a lot, and then having this one last curveball thrown in, I think, broke him. But yeah, he would have made the team in 2020 for sure. I think he would have been really fast too. I think it hurt a lot of people. I think that's why few people are hanging it up right now, just going through the COVID year, going through the Olympic cycle, and then coming back home. There's a few of my teammates who are calling it right now, and it's kind of sad because I'm the same age as them. It's like, whoa, I'm not ready to be done at all.
Yeah.
It's a brutal year.
What about it do you think caused some to just say, I'm done?
There was just so many things that were questionable. Nothing was guaranteed. Nothing was certain. The mental strain that put on everybody of not knowing where your next meet's going to be, not knowing if you're going to have a next meet. Just your routine was just slaughtered. Like, I was running for a little bit because we had limited pool time. I hate running. I like running fast and like for little spurts, but like what? I was like running miles. I was like, I had to. I had to stay in aerobic shape. I became an animal on the rower. But yeah, we made it work. We made it work, but it broke a lot of people.
And what were the most notable ways it was disruptive?
Limited pool time. I had pool time Monday to Thursday, singles. So it's only 4 practices a week. And then I was lifting in my strength coach's garage. There's actually some parts of COVID that I missed. Usually on Fridays, because we didn't have practice Saturday, was just white wine night. That was me and Bailey. It was rough. It was rough in the morning, but white wine night. We would just buy, gosh, it was gross as you could get a liter. So, no, 1,500 milliliter, 1.5 liter for like $12. And we would play Mario Kart, drink white wine.
Put Avicii on and get a folding table with spoons and forks and pretend they were DJing or mixing on the table and just have a dance party.
It was so fun with, the speakers are upstairs. I got these like 4-foot speakers half off from Best Buy because some little kid like poked holes in them, but they work fine. And oh my gosh, white wine Avicii Fridays it was Moscato. It was so gross.